Hello YouTube friends, this is a recovering Yankee, and now I'm doing an update on my lawn. In an earlier video I let you know that I placed the chicken tractor in different places around the yard in an orderly, logical fashion, and that they wrecked the grass. As you can see right here, they wrecked the grass, but in return they put in beautiful manure down on the ground, and as manure goes into the soil, the grass grows back, and it's much better than it was before. So initially I showed you with this area over here. Remember, there's the log, my first area right there, second area right there, third area. You'll notice that each time I move it so it's adjacent to the area I was just in. That's number 3. Number 4 is over here right in front of me. Number 5. Number 6. 6 is still growing out. And then, as you can see, this is the most recent one. I was over there for a bit. Right, that's growing back. The area next to it, directly adjacent to it, growing back. Now the chickens are over there. I had it over here for a while, as you can see. That's what they do in the chicken tractor. They eat all the grass, they chop it up, and they eat it up, and they scratch it. I moved it over here. This is an area where there's a lot of sand. We'll see if this actually grows back. The idea, the manure makes the grass grow. So, I'm leaving them here for a couple days because I want them to fill in that area where I had my burn pit for burning trash. I don't know what it is, but there's some horrible smell out here today. After the hurricane was downgraded to a tropical depression, there's just this nasty smell outside. I can't describe it, but it makes me want to gag. Maybe someone's down the street burning something that's just nasty. I don't know. Too bad. It's a good thing you can't smell it because it's nasty. Anyway, so my next goal is I'm going to put the chickens right here where this burn area is, and we're going to see if their manure helps the burn area of the ground. And looking at it from here, you can see that it's making my lawn very, very beautiful. The stuff is growing in very, very well. Now I'm going to walk over to the pepper pit, and I'm going to show you what I've got updating going on with my peppers. Okay, beautiful, beautiful peppers. Here's my little Thai dragons, which I've been getting them every single day, eating them. They grow about, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch long, just like that, about 3/4 of an inch long. And I'm going to eat one. Thai dragons, I believe, are the best tasting peppers ever. Nice and hot. My habaneros are growing very, very well. You can see the orange ones that I'm going to pick today now that the sun's coming out. Habaneros are very good. I've had some of them already. I've got a bunch of them in my refrigerator. Over here I've got ghost peppers growing. They're all green. I happen to have one orange one, and now it's done. But they're a little, right now I'm gonna see if I can zoom in on one. That's a ghost pepper right there. Wait a minute, right there. That's a ghost pepper. Some more ghost peppers right there. Okay. And more ghost peppers right there. I don't know why only one grew, but only one grew. Look at how beautiful those habaneros are. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, here's my Carolina Reapers, which I have not even had yet. But they are growing, as you can see. These are Carolina Reapers. Of course, they're not ripe yet. They'll be ripe soon. Yesterday I had the rice. Right, I made rice with the Smokin' Ed's Carolina Reaper sauce. Remember I showed you it? Pucker Butts. It's called Reaper Squeezins. That's made by Smokin' Ed. He's the one that invented Carolina Reapers. Now, here is, these are hot chilies or cayennes. They're not ripe yet. I've had a couple of them already. Here's some more hot cayennes over here. Oh, look. One of the hot cayennes are growing. Time to pick it and eat it. Hot cayenne. I'm gonna bring that in right now and eat it. It's the only one that grew. Look, they're all green, as you can see. And then I have this one red one that I just picked. It's weird how plants grow. One is red. The rest of them are all green. I had one ghost pepper that was red, or orangish red, and the rest of them are all green. I imagine it has to do with the sunlight, how much sunlight gets to it. Here's a problem I noticed with this garden, these raised bed gardens. I put way too many plants in each small raised bed garden. They're overwhelming each other. Here you have sweet potatoes that are growing out of the garden into the grass. Over here as well. They're killing the flowers because the sweet potatoes seem to be a dominant plant compared to the flowers. So they're crushing them. Look at this. And the tall pepper plants are dominating over the smaller pepper plants. And this is my favorite, my basil. I love it. I've been eating this every single day. Put a little bit in the rice. Or I made vegetarian pesto when my sons were here. I got spearmint, I got sweet mint. Oh, this is such a good garden. I can't wait for all these habaneros to grow out. Today I'm going to grab some more of these. But first, let's eat the hot pepper. Hot cayenne. I'd say mm, 15,000 Scoville units. Not big. Not a big deal. Not hot by my sense of heat. I don't think 15,000 Scoville is very hot. It's hotter than Tabasco sauce. I don't even want to guess 15,000. I would probably say, let's see, 5 to 10,000 Scoville. Not very much. So how do I make my pesto? Yeah, the other day I showed you a pesto that's a standard pesto with oil. From when my son was here, I wanted to make a standard pesto. Now, I've been working with pestos for a while, but now I've got to adapt to a vegetarian lifestyle pesto, or a vegan pesto, with no oil, no salt, and no cheese. Okay, so that is a little bit hot. Little. Okay, so what do I use as a cheese substitute if I want to make pesto and be a vegetarian? Well, I use nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast is known as vegan cheese. So you put the same amount of nutritional yeast in as you would for Parmesan cheese, and you get a good flavored pesto. You still use garlic, you still use basil, and you put some black pepper in, no salt. Some people might say, well, you got to have a little flavor, just add a tiny pinch. I don't know. I'm not going to do it if I'm on this diet. Gonna, that's my new word. Anyway, so what do I use for oil? One website I looked at said applesauce. I tried it. It made the pesto too sweet. It overwhelmed the garlic and it overwhelmed the black pepper. I don't know what else to use with respect to having good tasting pesto on a vegan or / vegetarian diet. So now, obviously, the rice diet does not allow you to eat pesto or anything except rice. Now, what I would like to do today, since I have pesto growing in my garden, or basil growing in my garden, I've been adding it to the rice. What I've been doing is taking basil at night before I make the rice, chopping it up in little pieces with the knife, and then adding it to the rice as a flavor. There's no sodium in the basil leaves. Gosh, the smell, I'm going inside. This smell is nasty. There's a nasty smell out here. I can't take it. So, the basil leaves do not distract from the diet. They don't subtract from it. They don't make the diet get worse. I'm not adding any sugar. I'm not adding any oil or no salt. Obviously no cheese, because that's not part of the diet at all. And let's see if as you can see from the last couple of days, I'm losing weight still. And let's see if making a vegetarian pesto will distract from the diet. Eat some pesto. I don't know. I'll make a small batch. See if I lose weight still. Okay? I'll work on it today. But I need a hint with respect to an oil substitute. So if you guys can think of a hint of what I can use instead of using oil to make the pesto, let me know. Let me know in the comments. I'm pretty sure there are a multitude of oil substitutes. So let me know. Tell me the best oil substitute you've ever used when it comes to making pesto. And of course, I want to maintain my weight loss. I want to maintain my diet, so I'm only going to be making a small amount. Okay? So give me a heads up with respect to oil substitutes. Okay, thank you very much, and I appreciate your viewership. Share this with your friends, and I hope you enjoy the content of my shows. Thank you.